Sticker Star is my least favorite Paper Mario game. Even though Color Splash and Origami King still has crap battle systems, they still have great worlds, well, at least good worlds in the case for Color Splash, while Sticker Star just has really unmemorable ones. So for this poll, I had no idea which one would win. It could have been World 1, World 5, World 3, no clue. So the results kind of shocked me because I had no idea what was going to happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this ranking. But before we actually get started, I am still trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before summer break starts. So if you're into the Mario RPGs at all, I really suggest subscribing. But other than that, let's get started on this list. World 2 is last place on this list, which is actually pretty disappointing for me because I actually like World 2. It's one of the two worlds that I actually enjoy in Sticker Star. So it getting last place is a bit disappointing, but I digress. There's not that much great in this world. I mean, the Yoshi Sphinx level is pretty good, 2-2. I do like 2-3, it's a fun maze. 2-1 at the end is pretty good, even though the door at the beginning is really stupid with the poison mushroom. 2-4 is not good. I don't like that one. You have to use a vacuum to get rid of a sand tornado. That just doesn't make sense. And then after it, there's just not that much here, which is not good because there are only 5 levels in World 2. So just having one that has basically contentless is pretty bad for this world. And 2-5 is, I mean, it looks cool, it has some good puzzles, but most of the time I don't like the puzzles here. They're somewhat confusing. And I mean, the Tower Power Poke fight, in my opinion, is also somewhat forgettable. Just use the baseball bat and you win. That's all you have to do. So I guess World 2 is good in some aspects. It definitely has some highlights here, but I don't think it's an amazing world, which is why I'm actually fine with it getting last place on this list. I don't agree with it, obviously, but I'm okay with it being last. I've talked about before in my world ranking, I mean, to be fair, I talked about every single one of these worlds in my world ranking, that I really hate World 5, and it's still standing here. I don't like World 5 at all. I don't like the first 3 levels here. I mean, the third one is so long, it's the one with the big bass, and you have to just go through the sequence of just moving the raft, and it's annoying to move the raft, and the fight's really long, but you're not actually fighting. 5-2 is a nothing level, you're just riding down the raft. Then 5-1 is really annoying, trying to get every single bridge piece back with the annoying vacuum/goat thing puzzle. And then there's 5-5 with the air freshener or the refrigerator thing puzzle, which is also kind of annoying. 5-4 is good. I like 5-4. 5-6 is decent. I do like the boss, obviously. Peter Piranha is my favorite boss in this game, which is good, but there's just not that much to this place. I mean, I just don't like World 5 in general. There's just not much to like about it. And if World 2 got last place and very little votes, then there's really no reason why a lot of people would be voting for World 5. There's just not that much memorable here. Guys, World 6 has 2 levels. Why did you vote for it? It shouldn't be your favorite. You know what? I'm not gonna say it shouldn't be. You guys are totally entitled for your opinion. But it's very weird to me that it got 4 votes. I mean, it's the last world in the game, yes, and there are some good boss fights here, like the Junior fight and the Kamek fight, but the Bowser fight, in my opinion, got awful, and I mean, there's 2 levels here. I mean, both levels are decent. I really like the airship level. It's pretty good. And the last level is okay. It has the conveyor belt part, which is decent. So, the 2 levels that are here are good. Don't get me wrong. But since there's only 2 levels here, it's not great and probably shouldn't be that high on this list. I mean, to be fair, it is my 3rd favorite world in Sticker Star, so I don't know why I'm really complaining about it, because I technically ranked it higher than where it is right now on this list. But whatever. I mean, it's a fine world, so it getting 4th place is deserved. At number 3, we have World 1. And World 1 is a World 1 in Paper Mario. It has the exact same concept that's laid out for every single World 1. It's a grassland and then a fortress. That's all that Sticker Star has to offer for World 1. And in other games like Origami King and Thousand Year Door, they do more than just that concept alone. But with Sticker Star, they just play it straight, which makes it extremely generic and boring. I mean, there's nothing really inherently bad about this world, but there's just nothing interesting about it either. This is probably the least interesting world in my opinion. But if you want a world that has nothing wrong with it, I mean, World 1 is your best option, so I guess that's why some people voted for it. I'm also extremely used to World 1 because it's one of the only worlds that I had no problem with when I played it when I was younger, so I guess that might be another thing, but World 1 and Sticker Star is just, it's extremely boring. So, it being number 3, I just don't think it fits in my opinion. I hate World 3. Just straight up, I hate it. I don't like it at all. It's my second least favorite world in Sticker Star, but I actually do understand why I got votes, but I'm gonna explain that a bit later. First off, I hate this world mainly because there's so much backtracking. It's super repetitive. You're doing the exact same thing 4 times and you're just getting each Wiggler part. And it's so long. It's so freaking long. There's 11 levels here. Yes, some of the levels are just dud levels where you do nothing in, like the shop level, but it's just not good in that regard. This is the longest world by far. But the reason why I actually understand why I got votes is because think about it. It's very long. If you like this world, you're going to be in a very enjoyable world for a long time. Also, I think the atmosphere is good. There's also Gooper Blooper here, which automatically is going to get some votes. So I think that it definitely makes sense why people would vote for this world. But for me personally, I hate it. You're either going to really hate this world or you're going to like it. So I guess it kind of makes sense why it actually got a decent amount of votes. So World 4 won by a landslide. It got over half of the votes. It got 27 out of 49. That is insane to think about. That's 55%. But seriously, World 4 is great. I do love this world. This is my favorite world in Sticker Star, so I'm very glad that it won. 4-1 is pretty good. While basic, it is good. It's the first level in the world, so that's fair enough. 4-2, you have to deal with the sliding penguins. That's pretty good. 4-4, you have to ride on the ski lift. That's pretty good. I like riding on the minecart in 4-5. I think that the snowman fight is decent. I don't think it's amazing like everybody else, but I do like it. And of course, there is 4-3. 4-3, the Boo House level. My favorite level in Sticker Star. You have to get every single Boo in the Boo House, and you have to kill it. And once that happens, you go all the way down to the bottom floor, and then you break the curse. That's very fun. It's basically a scavenger hunt, and it's so fun trying to find every single Boo. There's a ton of puzzles here, but none of it seems unfair, and this is why I love that level so much. This is what I want Sticker Star's puzzles to be, not just random thing cards thrown out there. So I really love that level. I like every single level in World 4, which is why I'm so glad it got first place. Thank you guys for watching this video. My next video will probably be another poll, obviously. Not sure which one, but I'll see you guys in the next video. If you lasted this long, you might as well subscribe. Other than that, G-bye.